Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? I don't really just rap.
Whoa, yo, whoa.
I really been on some
Who running?
shit, but
Who running? And somebody let me know, nigga.
let's do the rap shit.
I'm riding around the focus. You niggas bugging like a locust. I just hit the wood, I'm toasted. I'm sick of y'all fake boasting. Shit ain't sweet like hostess. My young niggas do the mostest. I don't pull no triggers, but I know some niggas that pull up and shoot at your noses. Yeah, that's honest. I'm just keeping it 100. You claim that you love the girl, I pull up and smash you, still in the bonnet. Can't help but to think that the twist is rhetorical when you ask her who run it. Everything that you trying to accomplish, guaranteed that we done it. Every move that we make is efficient. I hit the G-bong and I'm lifted, making plays cause I'm in my position. You ain't progressing and just keep your distance, yeah. I made dreams come true like my name is Walt Disney, ayy. And these goofy ass niggas cannot kick it, ayy. I rep the M and the A. Atlanta. Ain't got time for the play, cause I'm graduating in May. Wasn't with me on the day-to-day, then you can just stay in your place. I'ma go pick up the bag, you fumbled and then I'ma do the race. I got it. Ain't no folding under pressure, I'm too real for this shit. I'm built for this shit. I'm trying to make a bill with this shit. Remember, I couldn't put no hoes in Jack and Jill with the fit. Now I got bitches willing to run up a hill for the dick. The flow is legit. I sing so know the vocals is lit. I might just pull up and pop out of that whip with the tint. Basic niggas got me bent like I ain't from the Haven. I had to run it up on my own. I put my feet to pavement. It's Jay.
Know what I'm saying? When people come and ask the question of who run it, I kind of think that it's kind of dumb. Like, at this point, you really already know that new music is already on top of this shit, man. Look, you know what? Fuck it, we gonna go back in.
Yeah, hold on. Who run it? Who done it? I just came across some blue honeys. You niggas is captains too funny. I just took a trip with some school money. You can't do it like I do. I spit bars like haiku. Nigga lit like Ratu. I'ma bust like a pipe dude. Fuck it, I'm back in. Time to get shit cracking. Shit easy like practice. Put that girl in the back bin. Never been a fan of flashing. I'm just chilling out, maxing. Don't come to me saying I fucked your bitch. Nigga, we was just matching. Young nigga coming straight out the south. The girls are low with my accent. Ain't even got an accent. Fake hoes stay gassing. Running show like a maestro. If you looking for my new shit, you can go and find it on Tidal. We jack sons like Michael. I can't help but think that niggas done forgot about me. But if you were to ask my fans, they say I'm highly touted. I've been gone for too long, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm in my bag, I'm catching plays like I'm a New York Met. Best believe I'm about my green like I'm a New York Jet. I hit her once, now she a fiend. I left on red. Light work like free throws. Keep my shit on the need to know. She gave me the head, told her keep the shoulder, knees and toes. Hey, I can do this all day. Young J do a grande. Man, shout out to Grande. Bitch bad, she a model type. Yeah, she belong on the runway. Did this shit in one take. Wanna hear what niggas gon' say? Yeah, you know when I drop this shit, this all that everybody is gon' play. Fuck around and drop my next shit unannounced like Beyonce. A lot of niggas took the trap route. I'ma do this shit my own way. I'm from Memphis, nigga. Known to rep that shit like it's our own state. Yeah.
Out of here.
I'm gone, nigga.
And we out of here. I'm talking out of here.
Alright, welcome to another installment of Stoked Radio. I am your host, New Paper Nick, better known as Nick Stay Stoked. Yes, I changed my name on y'all in a matter of 2 weeks. As of course, to my left as always,
T.A. to the B.A. to the double Z, represent the 901, come at you live on the 865. Let's go.
Let's go. And of course, not of course, but we got some special guests on this episode, man. I gotta give a major shout out to Dallas Rama. You gotta introduce yourself, man.
Hey, this is Dallas Rama, also known as Dallas Malone. And I live here in Knoxville.
Yeah, and he lives here in Knoxville. Yeah. Okay.
What more you want?
So on this episode of Stoke Radio, we got some nice topics for you all, of course. But on this one in particular, we're feeling very presidential. All right. So here at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, SGA elections are coming up next week, and we have 2 of the 3 presidential candidates, here in the Stoke Radio office with us, joining us for this episode. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Could y'all please do us a favor and introduce yourself?
For sure.
Well, my name is Ovi Kabir, and I'm running for your student body president. I feel like I need an intro. You're like Ovi Kabir, also a.k.a. known as...
The guy with the bow tie.
Yeah, the guy with the bow only Ovi. You know, my mom didn't give me any cool names. But yeah, I'm a junior studying political science with a focus of pre-law. And my campaign's Imagine UT, but... I'll delve into that later on and kind of answer any questions you might have. But thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. No problem. All right, man. Could you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Jack Larimer. I am from St. Louis, so new here. Well, not really new here to Tennessee anymore, but hoping to stay here for a long time, become a real Tennessean. I'm running for student body president on the Jackie Ray Malone campaign.
Okay.
I'm studying economics and political science.
Okay, gotcha. And what are you studying, Ovi, for the people?
Yeah. I'm studying in political science with a focus in pre-law and a minor in leadership studies.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this questionnaire started. Dallas, the special guest for the show, could you start off this questionnaire?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
let's go ahead.
Okay, so in 30 seconds or less, let us know, as of right now, what makes you guys the better candidate to be the president of the student body.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Not rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, for real. I would say service. My time here at the university has been defined through service. Whether it's at Inskip Elementary, Pond Gap Elementary, with the Alumni Association, with SGA, everything I do, I try to center around service because I think that's what we're really meant to come here and do in the university. We're so privileged to be here. We should try to give back to those in need, whether it's in the community, in the University of Tennessee, or just abroad.
All right, gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm to start it off, and this is probably 30 seconds. I love Jack. Jack's a good. The presidential candidates that we had this year are great. The reason why I'm running, though, because I feel like I'm the best suited for this because I'm a unique candidate. I think my leadership experience is from different sectors of this campus, whether it's housing, athletics, Greek life, as well as SGA. I've been serving this whole community in all different sectors. And the biggest thing about myself and my campaign is that I always say that I'm not the smartest person in the room, but I have the smartest team. And truly, my campaign behind me, Imagine UT, really are the smartest members and the best leaders across campus.
All right, gotcha. So, let's go ahead and ask a question that doesn't necessarily pertain to why you chose to run. Let's ask a question about some of the recent events that have happened on campus in lieu of different political controversies. Yeah. For example, the major turmoil that happened on campus on pedestrian walkway after Donald Trump was elected. If you all recall that day where literally everyone was yelling at each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So let's say if one of you all were elected and such political rift happened after the SGA elections, how would you handle it as a president if you are elected, and as a loser in case you didn't win the presidency?
Yeah, I want to focus on that second point you said, if you lose. And I think that's an important distinction because I think everyone who's running should be committed to giving back to this university, regardless of the title. Right. Because that's really what it's about, is giving back. Right. And I think from that role, it's about participating in the process of discourse, trying to make sure that discourse is responsible and good-hearted. You come with an open ear. Obviously, not to bigots or, but because there are people in Tennessee that are living in poverty in rural areas. There are people who live in poverty in the inner city, and a lot of times those two groups are the ones who are at odds in those situations. And I think that, switching the other question, in the role of SGA president, it's about providing a safe place for those people who are willing to listen to come and speak and to come and talk to each other. Okay. I wouldn't want to limit the protests. I wouldn't want to limit any sort of walkouts, anything like that, because I think that's part of the college experience. I think that's part of us voicing ourselves. It's about us utilizing those rights that we have as students, because ultimately the university here is a place of intellectual freedom, and that's something that I think we should, as an SGA, should try to protect.
Okay. And as an American citizen, that's just your right, period.
Yeah. I feel you, Dallas. I feel you. So, Ovi, could you go ahead?
Yeah. So if we're talking about the context of the SGA election, and then if there was strife afterwards, I think the first step of that to talk about is that if you right in front of you have two of the presidential candidates in the same room. I think it speaks for our ability to be able to be united and also talk in the same room about discussions that we might disagree about.
Right.
I think it's finding that common ground and that compromise, whether you win or you lose. You have to. Biggest thing is service. When you come back to it, how do you want to serve your community? So whether you do lose the election or whether you win the election, is find that compromising ground. So I feel, we both hope we win. That is our goal. And if we win, my plan is to make sure we incorporate leaders from other campaigns as well. Because I think too many times in the past is that we have shunned out other leaders who put their neck on the line to run for a position.
Okay.
I think that's something that needs to change, is that the people running for this position are probably the most committed people to the school across this board, one of them at least. To shun them, to push them away after whether the election goes their way or not, I think that's ridiculous, and it does not help us to the betterment of the school. So I think it's important to have those conversations, of course, that the disagreement, but also stay in the same room, talk about the issues you have, and work towards a compromise.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. I like those answers. T.A. to the B.A., you got a question for me?
I got one good question.
All right, one good question. Please get on it.
Simple. We talked about an issue that we feel like is a good question or topic. But what asking you guys, seeing that you come in, everyone comes in to use UT, they do an overnight trip, they do orientation. Yeah. And UT looks like glitz and glam for the most part. But when you get here, you slowly find out things aren't what they seem to be. So there was one issue, the number one issue your campaign is addressing, that the student body needs to be informed about and needs to know about. It's the one issue that's definitely affecting, the number one issue definitely affecting the student body. What would the topic be? How would you feel about you go out fixing it?
I'm so glad you brought that up. The biggest issue, the underlying thing in the Knoxville community and the University of Tennessee that people don't talk about is food insecurity. We don't even realize that 1 in 3 college students right now are suffering from food insecurity, meaning they don't have access, transportation, or funds for this food. Right now, even in our own community in East Knoxville, there's a food desert, meaning there's not enough groceries there or accessible foods for people to actually get it and close by. One thing we're really tackling on our campaign Imagine UT is trying to expand with Smokey's Pantry. What that is right now is a free on-campus food pantry that gives free groceries to students, staff, and Tennesseans alike. The issue is there's really not much publicity about it, and it's only open 1 day, 2 hours. Other SEC schools have these open much longer. We want to really expand that, because the thing is, and freshmen are the vital point. That's where when you come, you might not have the funds for it. You don't have your family. You don't have your safety net. Juniors like ourselves, we kind of figured it out right now. So it's really making sure those students that come here from orientation, those students that first week, 2 weeks, know that there's accessible foods, and they don't need to miss a meal. And because it's hard to focus on that midterm in front of you or that test when you're worrying about how to get that meal in front of you. So I think that's a really big issue that's not talked about and that I want to really tackle.
Gotcha.
I know one of the issues we want to tackle. We are the largest Pell eligible university in the SEC, meaning that we have the largest share of students who are eligible for Pell Grant, which is the government assistance for the university. And I think that gives us a special responsibility as a university and as an SGA to serve those students and to make sure those students have access to the resources they need. As you guys have probably heard, we're on a journey to the top 25. That's kind of been a buzzword, right? And one of the things that the U.S. News and World Report factors into that to raise people up is your student retention rates. Our retention rates are very bad in part because we're such a high Pell eligible university. Students often drop out for $200, $300 that they're short, right? And I think that's some place where an organization like SGA can really make up that small ground, or that those kind of micro loans that are not really loans here, but scholarships and resources. Chancellor Davenport has talked about it. She's the one who's mentioned the micro loans, but we can help that out. And there's 2 ways we want to take care of that. One is with a bookstore gift card program. We were just endowed $25,000 by Chancellor Davenport. We haven't necessarily assigned those funds to anything yet. We talked about doing like leadership scholarships, but the field's wide open with that. Right, so we would love to make bookstore gift cards for students to get those books that are so expensive, those books they need to learn, and books that sometimes students will cut out because they think they can get a book from somewhere else and like that, so they can't study as well for their tests. They can't use the university as a ladder for social mobility as it was meant to be. The second way we want to do that is with the Clicker Loan Program. There's one right now, but it is not publicized a lot, and we'd love to publicize that more. And also create a stable and reoccurring Clicker donation program, because a lot of students, whenever they graduate and they're gonna go to their jobs, whatever, they never use that Clicker again. Okay. Goes into a desk, right? And a first year student could use that. That's that's a little less money that they just spend that they can go in their pocket, to buy food, to buy books, to stay in the university. And I think SGA we're not gonna tackle the huge issues of the financial burden to get into the university, but once students are here, we can, fill in those gaps. We can make sure those students get what they need, and I think that helps out SGA by, increasing student buy-in, and more importantly, it makes the student experience here better.
Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode of Stoked Radio, and best of luck to both of y'all in y'all campaigns.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Real quick, do you all know when voting is?
Oh.
It starts.
Could you tell that?
Yeah.
This one's benefit
For real.
Voting is April 9th to 12th. You can do it online at votesga.utk.edu, or you can come to Pedal Walkway or to campus where you'll see Jack and his campaign Jab, as well as mine, Imagine UT, and you can go there and vote on pedestrian walkway. Miss anything there?
Nope. I mean, you said it well.
Yeah.
Make sure to vote.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing you can do. And thank you very much.
Vote. Right. Thank you so much for having us.
No problem. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all.
Thank you very much,
y'all. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great day.
Always.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. That takes us into our next break. We will be back after this song. Please stay stoked.
DJ Juan.
Harris, look, back up off me. You want it, come and get it, nigga, you know I got rockets. Jump for the parade, I'm finna start off at your noggin. Nigga, back up off me, y'all, nigga, back up. Young niggas be shooting like they starring in the movie. Drums in the jacuzzi, yo block hot just like Lil Uzi. Yo girl wanna do me, I can't help that she be choosing. Say she wanna screw me, my screws loose, so let's get to it. I got hella money, I got hella dough. Yo bitch wanna leave with me, so I say girl let's go. I got hella money, I got hella dough. Niggas talking shit, but leave that whole shit at the door. Yeah, I just made a play. A hoe gon' be a hoe. Niggas act like bitches lie, act like you know. Niggas disrespectful, so I'm stepping on their throat. Nigga, that's fam or foe. Just thought you should know. Back up off me. If you want it, come and get it, nigga. You know I got rockets. Jump for the parade, I'm finna start off at your noggin. Nigga, back up off me. Nigga, back up.
Back up. Oh, snap. Oh, technical difficulty. All right, there we go. Okay, look, so we back here on Stoked Radio. After that technical difficulty, I hope that ain't hurt your ear like it hurt mine. But, the BA.
What it is, man?
Cool. We got something to talk about, man.
Oh, don't we always do?
Yeah, of course, that is true. Look, we feeling real presidential, you know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I feel real presidential because I feel like I could do a better job than our president. Do you?
I mean, I know some kindergartners got better ideas than this nigga.
Man, for real.
I'm just saying.
I'd rather play with builder blocks or some shit
Tell me, hey, man,
in the Oval Office. But look. It's time for the quick strike, and this week's version of the quick strike is literally called the Trump update because this guy has done a lot of bullshit this week.
We just taking over the news for an entire week.
Dog.
Like from Monday to Sunday, like he in the news all day.
That don't make no sense, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it, man. The first topic of discussion is about Donald Dump.
Donald Duck is what we need to call him. Oh, I think he might just did something. All right. So instead of breaking down the news stories, this is how I'm gonna plainly put it. Whether it's about Stormy Daniel's payout, the border he keeps talking about, the hiring of his embattled new national security advisor, his lawyers, the fire at Trump Towers on the 50th floor where somebody died and he gloated about the strength of the actual building. John Kelly, him looking like an expired Cheeto, or how Melania ain't really fucking with him right now.
God damn.
Either way you look at it, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, black or white, old or young, sexy or ugly, husband or wife, broke or rich, there is a reason to ask what the fuck
is going on
in the White House and going on with that Cheeto in chief that we got as a president.
What the fuck is going on with, bro?
Man, I don't know. I thought, we hit the tip of the iceberg with the Cambridge Analytica situation with that. And I thought we hit the tip of the iceberg when we hit Stormy, pun intended.
Yeah.
I thought we hit the tip of the iceberg. The fact that he looked like a Cheeto. You know what I'm saying? Then we talked about the border, the caravan of people coming from Mexico, coming this way to the United States, seeking asylum, and how he sent troops down there. How he's trying to send troops down there, and say that the U.S. military is gonna guard the border. Leading up until they have the money to do it.
See, that don't even make sense to me, though.
No, I just want
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just want to point out that not only does he want the military to secure the border, he also got these motherfuckers planning a parade for his ass.
See, but
the military
parade.
This is the smallest.
The military.
This is the smallest the military has been since almost in the last couple of decades. The smallest it's been, and you got these folks not only in 6-7 countries. Planning a parade for your ass, and you want them at the border, boy. Hey, they ain't getting no overtime for this shit.
First of all, cuz, let me just keep this shit straight.
Keep it 100, man.
All right, you want a border so bad,
A border wall
so bad, and you know it's not gonna happen to where you said, "Fuck it," you know what? We're just gonna pull these troops and make them stand across the border. If anything, I feel like that's literally asking people to try and come to our country rather than saying that, okay, look, we about to build this wall and be able to tell them, nah, they can't come in. I feel like if anything, that's gonna give those illegal immigrants, the people who gonna get here by any means necessary, more of a reason to try and start some shit to get over here. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's stupid. It's literally shooting yourself in the foot, bro. It's so
three points about that. You're basically putting United States troops on U.S. soil
to
defend on U.S. soil.
That's stupid.
There's a law preventing that. I can't even think of the name of it right now, but there's a law preventing that. That's first. Second, these folks are trained to kill, not to deal with people or to de-escalate situations.
Right.
They are trained soldiers to kill. You're talking about a different level
anything of
like the rules of engagement are different
is trying
in this
to
situation.
kill, not protect.
National Guard troops are trained differently.
Real, you know?
Yeah, National Guard troops are trained differently than U.S. military soldiers. On top of all that. And then on top of it, once again, like we point out in this show, these folks have fucking tunnels. Last time I checked, tunnel trumps fucking wall every time.
Yeah.
Just saying, El Chapo ain't running free for no fucking reason.
Yeah, like, bro, I was honestly discussing this with one of my coworkers this week, bro, and I literally had to take a break because he was like, he's for the wild fool.
I feel that.
And I was so confused, bro, because I was like, he one of them guys, he's basically one of those Trump supporters that think Trump shit just don't stink. You know what I'm saying? It's just anything that Trump say is right or some shit. And literally everybody who was in the room, I'm literally finna give everybody a picture of who I was in the room. We had this discussion. It was me, a black guy, another guy from Venezuela, and another guy who just so happened to be transgender. And we were all sitting here in the room looking at him like, are you fucking serious? Because your points don't even make sense. He was literally saying that he believes that it would be more easy for government to get all of military to line up across the Mexico border from sea to shining sea instead of just passing laws through Congress to make illegal immigration harder, or basically give them a more leeway when it comes to actually entering the country. And I was like, so what you mean to tell me gathering already appointed people who are members of Senate and Congress and putting them in a room to sit down and discuss how we gonna tackle illegal immigration and changing the rules is harder than getting a whole bunch of troops to just stand across the border?
The average wait time for an immigration court case is 5 years. That's the average time. So these laws is already strict enough as it is. And I even say this big one for last week. Can we just point out how Trump then fucked up the Dow Jones all this weekend and pissed off China? Like, we in this potential trade war for farmers and agricultural people are actually seriously have serious problems with Trump, because if they can't sit there and get their crops out the way they need to, or get those things that they need, they ship between import and export between the United States and China, they fucked.
They fucked. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. Let's talk about let's give them a quick update about the ongoing scandalous Stormy Daniels affair that happened years ago. But let's talk about the newest news that came out this week regarding Donald Trump.
So apparently,
in that situation.
So apparently, in a small Q&A section Trump had on Air Force One with the press, apparently Trump sat there and said that he knew nothing of the $130,000 that his lawyer paid to Stormy Daniels. I also want to also point out that him saying that prompted Stormy Daniels' lawyer to go on to, I can't remember what news organization it was, but he went on this news organization's channel and did an interview where he said, basically, Stormy can, I have to laugh, I'm trying not to laugh while I say this, Stormy can describe the president's genitalia in great detail.
Oh.
Great detail.
Wait, so she could do that to the press if she wanted to?
She could describe the president's genitalia in great detail. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Donald Trump. You playing with fire, my guy.
Hey, pun intended on that one.
You playing with fire, cuz damn. Look.
All I'm saying, if I'm a lawyer and I paid off my clients,
but yeah, but like, let's be real. If you Donald Trump,
yeah.
How do you not know $130,000 has come out any of your accounts?
No. It didn't come out of his account. His lawyer paid for it out of his own personal money.
The lawyer paid for it.
The lawyer paid for it. So that's what I'm saying. If you are a lawyer, if I'm a lawyer,
I need my coins back.
Yeah, hey, bro. Hey, Nick. I need my money.
Nah, I'm running up on you. I'm talking about, I'm ready to click, clack, and file.
You ready to get that quick invoice?
No, write in your email. You hear me? Write in your email. I need my $130,000 reimbursed.
And the description on the invoice is going to be fixer. And that's it.
And if you don't get it back in a week, I'm putting interest on it.
I'm telling you, that was, man. And it's this thing. So our listeners can understand. We don't hate Trump. We don't.
No.
At all. That's not what we talk. That's not the point of this conversation. If Trump succeeds in the White House, or if he were to succeed in the White House,
I would clap for him.
We're happy for him. No matter who's in that White House, we want to see progression. We want to see the economy grow. We want to see the United States be better. We want to see all these different nationalities who properly come into the United States to go through the correct process and do the things they need to do to become naturalized U.S. citizens. We want that. Right. However, we will not, and I repeat, we will not sit back and watch this bullshit happen.
Right. Because
we just won't do that.
We're not fans of regression, man. Yeah. It ain't no point of going backwards, bro. Yeah. And to be honest with you, America has been stagnant for so long and had not seen any type of progression until Mr. Number 44 got into office.
I know.
Barack Obama came into office and fixed literally everything that George Bush fucked up while he was president for 8 years. But now, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Trump's unwillingness to basically, care for humanity, even though, people die in fires, Yeah.
Like that was sad. So yeah, it was a fire on I can't remember what day of the week was that, Thursday? Was it Wednesday?
I believe so.
Yeah, there was a fire at Trump Towers on the 50th floor. And shortly after the news broke and that the whole situation died down, we found out that someone passed away was killed in the fire, to be very frank about it. Moving past that, later on, Trump gave some remarks about the situation, saying that the building is very strong. That the fire didn't just destroy the entire building.
Because the Trump Tower still stands because it's such a great, oh my God, piece of bullshit that says Trump on it.
Somebody built the building and you slapped your name on top of it.
Literally, that's it, fool.
This isn't nothing political. This is just at the end of the day. This is just a humanistic point of view. Like, somebody passed away in your building from a fire that happened at your building. Let's show a little humanity.
And the only thing you worried about is how strong your building is. Not the fact that somebody passed away. Not the fact that people made it out of the fire safely. That was not your priority. That is not what you wanted to address when you decided to arrange your Twitter fingers on the home keys. That ain't what you wanted to address. You wanted to talk about the sturdiness and infrastructure of your building, bro.
Yeah, you should have. Honestly, you should have just simply said.
Like, come on, who voted for this guy? I forgot. I didn't.
White women.
Yeah, it wasn't me. 53% of
53%.
53%. Majority of white women wanted to see this white man who grabs white women by the pussy whenever he feels like it in office. Oh my gosh, man.
Man, at the end of the day, we want to see better out of the White House, and the White House should want to see better out of itself.
Out of itself.
I feel like a parent watching a child.
Man.
Like I don't hate you. I'm just disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
Disappointed.
And I want to love you with all my heart, but you just make it so hard.
Yeah. Mom used to tell me all the time before she whipped my ass. You know what she used to tell me?
What she used to say?
This gonna hurt me.
This gonna hurt me more than it hurt you.
Yeah. Because literally, that's what's happened to America.
Yeah, cause we literally just watching like, bro, he don't even give a fuck, you know?
Literally.
Wow, bro.
Well,
Wow.
let's talk about this. Let's talk about this other guy in the news this week.
Okay, how about this though?
Let me get him.
Let's go ahead and go to a break real quick, man.
All right.
I got a song from the homie Nesto called Texaco. This is Stoked Radio.
Stoked.
I be smoking too much dope, got more gas than Texaco. Nesto out in Mexico, getting the pressure for the low. I'ma keep on counting dough, till my fingers can't move no more. She keep asking for some money, hey man, come and get your hoe. I keep copping all these wheels, and keep taking all these trips. Make my serious and then I deal, then shoot right back to the crib. And my partner keep them sticks, they shoot they shot like they the Knicks. Lil' bitch suck me like a tick, she say she love me, hold up bitch. I just cut some people off cause I didn't feel like they was real. I don't need you niggas and bitches, I just need my vacuum seal. I keep selling all this dope cause I'm the nigga with the deal. Nigga need to watch his hoe cause I might burn her head for real. I keep ballin' like I'm finna sign with the NBA. Yo bitch keep callin'. She might kick with Nesto for the day, my diamonds flawless. When I put them on, I grab my shades, I'm by my lonely. Cause you fuck niggas in the way. I just put 7 grams up in 2 woods. The plug he callin' back to back, he say it's too good. She said she ain't sucking dick, I bet her friend would. I called you babe, but she ain't my bitch, get that understood. Hold up, right quick. I could pay him in the wood. Yeah, I hear you get that. Hey, I'm going back in.
Hot Boy produced it.
Now I'm back up in this bitch. Come through looking like I'm rich. Look at how my diamonds glisten. Dripping water like a fist. Homie chillin' with the chopper. I'm just chillin' with the waller. Really hope it ain't no problem. Cause that boy the problem solver. Only real ones on my roster. Boy, you fake, you a imposter. When I say these diamonds sick, I don't mean they need no doctor. Get this money every day. I'm not joking, I don't play. Took my bitch out on a date, but the food ain't what she ate. How I'm doing, man, I'm great. Eat my food and say my grace. I ain't got no time to waste, so get the fuck up out my face. All this money got me dripping like a leak up in my outfit. I'ma let you boys keep sipping. I'ma keep on counting thousands in the coupe, doing the dash, riding with all this cash. When I was little, I was bad. Now every day I show my ass. Money up, so they mad. I like haters, so I'm glad. I'ma fire up all this gas and slap your bitch right on her ass.
Hot Boy produced it.
Alright. That was a homie, Nesto, Texaco. Wow. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and finish up this show, man.
All right, man. So the next story we got is a sad one. Hate to see it happen to him, to one of a great one, but an annoying one. He's great at what he does, but he's annoying.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
If you ask me, yeah.
All right.
I would agree.
He got some of that Floyd money, though. You know,
Yeah, so he living, you know.
Yeah. Well, not right now.
Well, I mean, you know, he posted bail with the Floyd money, so, you know.
Okay.
I mean.
All right.
So,
actually, if you don't know by now, what we're talking about is that Conor McGregor, UFC lightweight champion, Conor McGregor, was just stripped of his UFC championship title. This comes after a rough week that Conor had this past week. That happened. He was stripped yesterday, and it's been reported today. Earlier this week, Thursday, he was spent some time in jail after throwing a hand truck, or what is otherwise known as a dolly, at a bus of other UFC fighters. Earlier this week during a press day the UFC was having for UFC 223. Excuse me. with all those different things going on, Dana White came out earlier this week and said, "quote Conor made a bad career move, and as we see today, him getting his belt taken was one of those things that wasn't necessarily had to take place because of Thursday's situation. Now they're saying that Thursday's situation had nothing to do with him getting his belt taken. It had to do with the fact that since he's in a contract conflicts current right now, since his fight with Floyd back in August, and that he's been holding up the UFC lightweight division when it's full of contenders right now. So that was the reason why his belt was taken from him. However, you can't say that Thursday had nothing to do with it because he was scheduled to fight somebody.
Right.
Already, he was scheduled to fight somebody. So him holding up the division wasn't as important of an issue until Thursday came about, and he made those shenanigans and threw that thing. And what I understand, some of the fighters are suing him. Some of the folks who definitely got injured in that situation were suing him.
I remember seeing the headline break on ESPN Friday, bro, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Conor? Like, what you doing, Notorious? What you doing? Like, I was just trying to figure out how they could get him so riled up, and for him to actually waste that energy then in media day rather than wait until he actually got into the ring. Like, I don't know if Floyd Mayweather really got into his ass or something, like, or that loss has really changed, changed his temper or something. Like, cause he's definitely, obviously feeling a need to be more defensive about who he is. Mm-hmm. I feel like Conor McGregor, at least prior to the Floyd Money Mayweather fight, was definitely considered a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? That most
in the
people,
UFC.
Yeah, in the UFC, that most people didn't even want to see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was kind of confused to see him get so riled up at a media day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's usually the one provoking others to react rather than the opposite way around. Because that's exactly what he was trying to do with Floyd Money Mayweather during the promotion tour for that fight. So I'm like, damn, it's funny how the tables turn, bro. It's funny.
I wonder what somebody said to him. Somebody had to call him like a little leprechaun or something.
Somebody had to make a stereotypical joke or something.
Something to him to set him off the hinges like that, for him to sit there and throw a hand truck like at somebody, like at the bus, and injured people in the process.
That's correct. Got
your belt taken away from you, he on the down and out right now. For real.
Yeah, he really is, cuz. But hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I hope he come out this situation, you know what I'm saying, smarter, wiser, you know, don't make this type of mistake ever again for the sake of his career. Saying that Dana White did dub it as a bad career move for him, you know. Saying that a lot of his endorsements are probably going to be turned off by this reaction out of McGregor. Saying, I don't know, man. I kind of hope he bounces back, but another part of me, Slick, don't even care, you know? I mean, I can't really care more than he care, you know? So it's like, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, hopefully you maintain your sanity and get back in the ring and start kicking ass like you used to do. But, hey, regardless, it's on you, man. So, what's next, man?
Man, so basically we're going to keep this real short, let y'all know what's going on here at UT, what's popping over here
what popping?
In the 865.
In the 865?
You know. Today, right after this show, me and Nick are going to skip and scramble over to AMB, the devastating divas of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority
DST
Incorporated. They're having a probate today. You know what I'm saying? I got to go with, turn up being a man of I Phi T myself. 1963. Other than that, 2 weeks from today, yeah, I was right. We got Orange and White weekend. What's the movie? You know, the Q's having a probate that weekend. NPHC doing a bunch of stuff that weekend. Man, it's gonna be
it's hella parties, it's boat parties, brunches, day parties.
I will say this though. If somebody pop up with another fucking move to fucking Studio X, I'm a scream.
Yeah,
I'm too grown for Studio X. I'm too grown. It's like 5 moves in Studio X.
Yeah, for that whole between 3 days.
Yeah, like come on, like we that broke out here, we can't get no real venues.
Yeah,
if I known that, I would have put down some money real quick. I made a quick buck.
Through my own summer.
You know what I'm saying? Made a quick buck off something. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And also, as usual, me, T.A. to the B.A., and my boy New Paper Nick. What's your new name now?
Nick Stay Stoked.
Nick Stay Stoked. We are going to always be every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. We will be preparing for another show. So make sure you tune in. Tell your mama, your cousin, your big sister, cousin. Yeah. All of them. Tell your friend, tell your professor, tell your grandma, tell all of them to tune in. Yeah. This is Stoked Radio. I am T.A. to the B.A.
Stoked Radio. I am Nick Stay Stoked. Hopefully next week we'll bring back our co-host Peso, who is literally disappearing on us. But it's cool, because, you know what I'm saying, it's all love on our side. But we love y'all too, you know what I'm saying? So we're about to go ahead and cancel out this episode. We'll see y'all next week. This is a tune from my homie Austin Luna. This is called Smash. We'll see you next week. Stay stoked.
Stoked.
You don't want me. 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 You just want my cash. I don't want you. I just wanna smash. You don't want me. You just want my cash. I don't want you, I just wanna smash. Bitch in my lap, all in my face. Rather have my lap in her face. She saw my place and my bank statement. Now she claims she got feelings. Bitch, please, I wasn't born this morning. Ain't got time to say these hoes. Making dough is more important. Don't need a plug, never sold drugs. I just got some different sources. Went to the bank, took out our hundreds. Now they got a fucking shortage. Finna buy my mama something. Finna buy my whole team something. Finna get this bitch some dick. I swear I'll never buy her nothing. Got me fucked up, girl. I never been a plug. You lucky I don't charge you. It ain't cheap to hang with us. I'm tryna bust, get in the guts, pull out bust right on the stomach, take on my waist, damn it your face. Now your ass ain't saying nothing. You don't want me, you just want my cash. I don't want you, I just wanna smash. You don't want me, you just want my cash. I don't want you, I just wanna smash. Smash, smash, smash. Smash, smash, smash. Smash, smash, smash. Smash, smash, smash. You don't want me, you just want my cash. I don't want you, I just wanna smash. You don't want me, you just want my cash. I don't want you, I just wanna smash.
2008.
And real quick, shout out to my brother Cambino for crossing Kappa Alpha Psi at the University of Memphis via the Kappa Beta chapter. I had to give my guy a shout out before I ended this episode one time for the one time. Shout out to you, Brody. We out for real this time. Stay stoked.